Okay, sudden dev. Here we go. So let's add basic elements. Last time I got a little hung up on the visual components, so I am going to not. All right, I am going to just put in this microchip. All right, and that'll be our starting microchip start. I don't know, it's just the start. That's useful. What else is useful for getting started? Probably a text displayer, right? I mean, I'm probably going to want to communicate with somebody about something. So yeah, text displayer. Game win by moving good. Win by moving a lot. Okay, I'm just kicking it off the top of my head. I'm doing my best, all right? This is not how I plan to go about things, but I'm following inspiration, which is the next section that came up in Sudden Dev episode 1, following inspiration, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just going with it. I'm not going to worry about, what that means, or if I'd rather it means something else. That's what's going to happen. We got word from the top. Okay, don't design it. Please stop. See, I can't help myself. No, you have to. I have to control it. Okay, so we have a message and we have a microchip to work in. Now we need something that's like our avatar that we can control, like a puppet. Let's keep it simple. That's the beauty of Dreams, is they provide a lot of that stuff for you. So let's actually just use a puppet. What puppet? We don't want to use Dreamiverse. You know what? I'm not even going to use a puppet. I'm not going to use a puppet. I want you to use a puppet if you want to use a puppet. Please, I beg you. But I'm not, because I think iteratively it's kind of more fun. But just so everybody knows, if you are interested in using Dreams more in general, you can have a character put in that's pre-made. But let's just do it from the beginning. So we want to move around a lot, so we're going to need a shape. We're going to need something to represent that movement. What is it? Let's do a pyramid, and we'll keep it referencing Dreams. I don't know if you're familiar with Connie. It's a little inside joke at Media Molecule, because there was a little tutorial setup situation. There's a tutorial when you first start Dreams about, learning Dreams, and the tutorial, I should stop. What I'm doing is a waste of time. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm just like styling this pyramid, which is good for me, but it could just be a pyramid. It could just be a pyramid. Great. So there's my character. What was I even saying? This is so much pressure. Okay, so let's just keep going. Character, puppets, who knows? What was I saying? We may never know. Stay tuned for whatever that may have been that I was saying. Okay, this is what happens. It's a lot of pressure. Okay, so let's do this. This will be Robot Connie. Oh, Connie. So Media Molecule has tutorials at the beginning of Dreams, and Connie is like a character. It's just a cone shape with legs and arms and a face, and so it's kind of become this inside joke in the community in a way. So let's just do that. Let's make a robot Connie. Okay, that's what it is, and you can't change my mind. Robot Connie. Okay, robot. I don't need to put in a name. I don't know if you know that, but there doesn't need to be a name. Okay, I will say it is kind of helpful to name things if you get a lot of things. Okay, stop talking. Wow, it's amazing. It's so hard. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to make it movable, I guess. Let's get I actually don't need to do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me think of the tools. What was the next step that happened last episode? Weighing implementation against viability. Well, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're still at adding basic components. So let's get a mover. Let's get a complex mover. And there it goes. we'll open up our microchip that we put down. Basically, I just want to give us control over this. I'm going to get a controller sensor. Now we're hitting a stride. I'm going to delete all this crap that comes with it by default. I don't know. I just don't like it. So I'm going to have it be force possessed. And we actually, let's make it remote control so we don't even need force possession. None of that matters if we force it like that. I'm going to look over here. I'm going to look over here now. 54 minutes remaining. 54 minutes remain. Sounds like a lot. Actually, it isn't. Okay, so remote control. Now we need those controls to actually do something. So I am going to get a splitter. All right, splitter, split me with her. Okay, I don't know. We'll go to the L stick right here. Boop. Sure, probably going to need the R stick as well. So because we set this to remote control, it will already be functioning. And if you can't see, those are moving a lot and stuff. Okay. So there's that. X, Y, great. What X is left and right, Y is up and down. Let's split the splitters. Okay, so that way we can get left and right, up and down, and then they'll be in their respective positive, negative outputs. One of them, I think right is negative, and down is up is negative. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Let's see. Doop, 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 doop. So here I'm pressing up on the L stick, and it is positive, down is negative. So up, down, and then for this, or left, right. Sorry, oh, poopy. Okay, left, right. Left is negative. Okay, left is negative. Left and up are negative. Got it. I'm going to just put that on here because I always forget that and it slows me down. Oh, this is interesting. Adding notes to help myself. I guess I'm sort of setting up a workspace. So that's one of the next things. Setting up, I think that's really what we've been doing. Setting up a workspace. Left, 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 and up are negative. I can't tell you how much time I waste trying to figure this out every time instead of just writing this note down so I remember. Okay. Left and upper negative. Great. So now we want to talk to this mover and tell it where to go and when it should go there. So these are the speeds in a certain direction. We're going to say so this is L stick up here, this is R. If you move up on the L stick, which should come from Y, and be negative. So I will put this in here. You guys might have done things like this before and found that in a lot of ways, it doesn't quite work as easily as I'm making it seem, which is just great. Okay, so which direction is that going to take us? Up. Okay, right, because that's Y. Y is up and down. Let's do that. Let's make it overwrite, so that way what it's going to do is when this gets a signal, it's going to make this go up. Okay, so that is down. We actually want it to go backwards. We want it to go the other direction, so I'm going to make it negative. Okay, so back on the L stick makes me go negative. Excellent. Awesome. Yay. And then we'll want this to take us positive. I can't, oh man, I promise you I would do this better if it wasn't limited. Let's have okay, let me get a state selector or just a selector. So I am going to set up, I don't know, let's just start with 4 different possibilities here. And I'm going to get a calculator, boom, 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 oi, 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 above, not 0, let's say 0.9. If it's above 0.9, send out a signal. This is L up and this is X, but I'm still getting it. Wait, what? Are we on the wrong ones? I might have plugged in the wrong. I do this almost every time. Because these L and R directions will change depending on, yeah, okay. Okay, wait, is this working better? I think it is. Why is it taking so long to output? Oh, because we're still using this one. I see. Okay, so if this detects something over 0.9, which if we go right, there we go. And then over here for negative, is it going to come in negative as well? It doesn't come in at all? Really? Wait. Really? Oh, poopy. Oh, dear. Uh-oh. Oh, God. All right, God, should I just use a puppet? No, I can't. I have to do this. Okay, let's try. Let's try this. I'm going to press X, hook up the left and right directly to this. That probably makes more sense, but we'll see. So now I go left and right, and it does it. Simple. So I was overthinking it. I was overcomplicating it, and I didn't have the knowledge in my head about how to do that more efficiently. But, well, you know, you got to start somewhere. Okay, so we need to be able to see this character. I think a camera could be fun. Let's do a camera, I guess, on the puppet. So here we are. This is great. We're looking at this. I don't know. I actually don't want to do that. I want the camera to be its own thing. So I'll get the camera, and I'm going to stamp it in the scene for right now. We might change that later. And we'll just look out onto this default thing. All right, it's default. We have to learn to love it. Okay, so now we have a camera. We play it. And I'm doing left and right on the joystick, and we're moving. Okay, great. So I don't want the imp because, or maybe we'll have the imp. No, thinking too hard. Just keep it and don't worry about it right now. So then we need to do the L stick for Y, and I will put that in, well, I guess, wait. So we got left and right, right? We want forward and backward. Oh, that's Z. So we'll put that in Z here. What is it we're going to? 14.9. Let's do an even 15, and then we'll make sure we do the same thing up here. I'm going to try to keep my logic big so we can all read it, including myself. That's another thing. Something else I tend to do when I'm doing dev is I don't make it as easy for myself as possible, and it slows me down. Okay, great. So we don't need a state machine, none of that. We've got our movement kind of working. So up and down is not working, which is fine. I mean, I don't care. I don't even care. Let's see why. Open. Okay, so that's doing, because we need to make sure the wire blend type is overwrite. There we go. Okay. So now, bam, we're all over the place. That's a little strong for my tastes. So let's weaken it. I think some damping on so it's like strafing maybe on X. We'll just like increase it a bit so it's less strong. And then going forward and backward. And that's kind of weird, isn't it? You're overthinking it. You are. 45 minutes remain in the sudden dev challenge. We're doing one game in 1 hour. Okay, cool. Great, this feels pretty good. Win by moving a lot. See, this is what I didn't realize. We can change this. We don't have to commit to what this says. All right, so I'm actually just gonna I am gonna rehash something from my last game. Not really rehash it, but I want to try emitting things again. The reason why I like emitting is because I think it adds for a more interesting gameplay experience when there's some element of organic behavior kind of happening. So here we have this emitter. What do we want to emit? So if it's Connie and it's robot Connie, it's not real Connie. It's trying to get, so this is going to be our sentient. We're devoting this to sentient, and we're going to just make sentient in whatever Connie's creepy world is, all right? That's not the orange. It's like very oranger. Connie orange. So then it's just trying to go and vanquish the real Connies. Okay, great. So there's our Connie cone, and you know, we could make it look more like Connie. I do kind of want to. Let's try it. What? So I'm going to use stickers for that. So let's give it eyes. Are there eyes by default? I don't know. I think so. Visibility. Let's say UI visible. That should help. Doop boop doop boop boop boo. UI visible. Bam. I mean, Connie's face is basically an imp face, but I don't have time to imagine how the heck that would work. And there are eyes right there. Let's make it in the scene and make it a sticker. And now I will adjust this text displayer to be projected onto there, looking a little sus. The raccoon eyes vibe, the inverted. Okay, this looks like a clan member, and you know it. Okay, let's not have that background or shadow. Actually, shadow's kind of cool because Connie kind of does have a shadow. Not stupid. Okay. I want a mouth too. What if we just put a mouth down here? What's a mouth look like? Oh, geez. I don't know where a mouth is. I could not tell you where a mouth is. So let's just do lines. All right, that's a mouth. Yes. I'm going to make this into a group for various reasons. But I want this text displayer to not be visible. Okay, we need paint, so that way we can give it arms. That's Connie's thing, is to have arms that are just paint. Yep, we're going to stay a little true here. I am going to do tentacle snap. That is a bit thick, I bet. Can we get a square fleck? Would that be possible? And then, zoop, there we go. It's Connie. Bam. Looking a little unusual. That's okay. Love you, Connie. Oh, we should get the border out of there. I don't want a border. No, thank you. All right. So I'm going to put this all in a group, which will hide the text displayer, at least from the top level. And then we can kind of appreciate what our Connie has become. And great, let's make it movable so it exists in its way. And stop worrying about all the extra ideas I have, like to make its arms wiggly. Come on, you want its arms to be wiggly. But we can't, we don't have time. So we want to emit that Connie. But who knows, if we get all the important stuff done, maybe we will have time. That's I think, going to be a key lesson I take away, at least that, from this particular session already. So how is this going to emit? Where's it going to go? I don't know. So this is kind of something I struggled with last time, was setting up an emitter that will, I can have some control over where things appear. I can think of some ideas. I guess we could try something other than what I tried last time. Let's do that. So I'm going to move the emission point over here. And what I want Connies to be falling from the sky. That's right, I'm doing another falling from the sky one. I really don't want to repeat the games that I make because I want to try different things. And I do think this is different, but that is suspiciously similar. Okay, so great. So Connie will be emitted from there. Let's see that happen. There's Connie's. Poor Connie. Okay. Wonderful. So I'm going to make a new microchip. I'm going to clean up a little bit over here, and we're going to control how these Connies are going to be released. So I'm going to take all of this stuff. I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to give it a controller icon and call it a day. And then I'm going to get another microchope, and I'm going to call it, you know, these gears. No, let's make it movement because we're emitting. Okay, great. I'm also going to make it pink because otherwise I'll forget. Wonderful. So there's that. I'm going to say this is left one. Oh God, that looks like L1. It doesn't matter. Okay, we cloned it. I'm gonna make this left 2. Let's do 4 different ones. And then this is going to be right 2 and right 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, or I think this is what, who knows, maybe I'll change my mind, but I'm going to try to have these 4 switch off in like order or whatever, or something, maybe random, and then they'll be positioned in 4 different places on the map here, the board, whatever. Remember when we used to call it a board? Okay, some of you might. So here we go. Press play. There they are. Great. So we actually are going to need more Connies. I'm going to take the invisible and make it visible. We do not want these to all be linked with that same Connie. So I'm going to undo all of their object to emits or reset the tweak with triangle. Let's clone Connie, and we will attach it to the other emitter, and then I'm going to make sure that emitter is over a little bit more. So there's the position of the first one. Here is the position of the second one. That's pretty good over-wise. I think we could adjust them both, and that would be fine, but not much time. Okay, great. I almost want to, no, don't. Okay, don't do it. So this is R1, and then this is, wait, did I label these correctly? I didn't. Wait, oh God. Oh God, okay, R2, and then this is R1. I don't know why this is what I'm doing. It just makes sense to me right now. So, you know what I mean, right? Because it's like they're from the outside in. Okay, now I don't know what's what. Oh God, okay. This one, no, stay open now. I'm gonna move it over here, and then this one will move it over here. I would like to be a little bit more intentional about that. Let's clone our Connies a couple times, and I will attach them. It doesn't matter which ones go to which. Oh goodness, there we go. Click, click, boom. Sorry, okay, so there's that. Let's angle this a little bit, and then we'll angle that as well. Okay, we have 4 emitters that are emitting Connies like nobody's business, but we don't want them all to be quite like that, at least not yet, maybe end game. So let's get a selector, and we'll set it, I'm going to set it, I guess 4 is fine. Let's set it to 5, and then I'm going to have each of these 1 through 4 of this selector power these on. And let's get a timer. Okay, I'm going to get a couple timers. One, and I'm going to put one of them, oh my goodness. I'm going to put one of them in the parent chip, at the top level chip. And this one's just going to be, scene has started. I'm going to make it 0.05. And this will just be our master, no, I hate that, I hate that word. This will be our initiator. This will be our initializing signal that will say, hey, we started. So there we go. Okay, so timer. So this timer is going to loop similarly. I feel like that should change as difficulty increases, right? Do we want to bother with that? We have 36 minutes left. 36 minutes on the clock, y'all. Difficulties. Let's try to do like 3 different ones. Okay. I'm going to get switches. Okay. And we'll plug them into these, and I'm going to have their on values be different. And what I want this to do is to adjust the target time. And what will happen is this will refresh. This will loop itself and move the Connie emitters down the line. I don't know if those words came out right, but cool. So then we'll put this in there, but we need to make sure that this is what we want it to be. So let's say first is, yeah, 1 second is good, actually. And then this one will make not 1 second, we'll make it every 0.5 seconds a new Connie is emitted. And then for this one, let's say every 0.1 second. All right, so now if we look at this, and if we switch between these, like so. All right, so then it's doing 0.5. We come to this one, it's doing 0.2. Excellent. Well, 0.2 is a little higher than I thought, but okay, whatever. And then it is going to cycle through all of these. Now, that's still a lot of Connies, I gotta say. And then why do they go at the same time? Why does it send out 2? What? That's weird. Maybe it's because I cloned it and it's just like, you confused me. I'm gonna quickly replace it and hope that that's what happened. This is the Connie that we want to go to, and oh, we gotta hook it up correctly. Did we attach it to the wrong one? No. Okay, let's see if that one, no, see, those 2, see, sometimes 2 go off at the same time, or was that, all right, I just don't care. So let's open up this, and we'll just set in here. See, I just should have come here. Max emitted at once 1. Let me make sure that's what I think it is. Whoa. Whoa, it's so different. Okay. Oh, so we have it set to emit multiple. Let's just have it say once. Power's on. There we go. Still some weird jaggediness there. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine, probably. Cool. Good enough. Now, I want them to last for a good amount of time. Let's see. Emitted object lifetime. Let's say you have 10 seconds. All right. Doot, 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 doot. Can you get an output of that time? Probably not. Okay, so for 10 seconds, but I'm going to have this also be changed by these. So it's 10 seconds at the first level, right? So let's get 3 more switches. This is becoming chaotic very quickly. So we're just going to dump things into microchips to make it a little cleaner. I'm going to get another microchip, 32 minutes remaining. Wow, wow, wow. I'm looking at my old sudden dev, my last sudden dev checklist, and assessing viability. So I'm not really assessing viability at this point. I'm sort of, I guess I'm just play testing, adjusting, and repeating, or I'm just setting up the basics. I don't know. I think I skipped this step last time, actually, whatever this is. Okay, anyway, hooking it up, boom. Not like that. We need to open it and then hook it up like these. 2, 3, and then we'll have this be 10 for 10 seconds. I assume that will translate well. We'll see. I'm going to say 5 seconds, and then you have 1 second to get them all. All right, so then let's open up each of these, and we'll come to this emitted object lifetime input, hook it on up. I'm going to make it overwrite, so it just puts out the number that we're looking for. Oh, I forgot, we can do that. That's nice. And then this is 5, so let's plug that in as well, and this is 1. So it'll switch between those depending on the difficulty. So, great. So that's where they are. Honestly, I would love, no, that's silly. Okay, so let's, great. So, cool. What are we doing? I guess I am assessing viability. Can this actually be made in the time frame? And I keep rejecting ideas in my mind that I don't think will. So we need these to be interactable. So I am going to add something. We're going to keep it very, very simple. I'm going to get a trigger zone, and we're just going to have these around Connie. We'll get a nice cone shape, super, super legit. I actually can think of another game I've tried to make like this. I don't know why I like this, why I like the idea of things being emitted. You know what else sudden dev is helping me with that I didn't even know it would or could? It's helping me like realize what kind of games I like making. Like, why do I keep wanting to make it like stuff raining from the sky? And you have to like do something with them. I don't know. It just sounds fun to me. And maybe I just haven't yet made that as well as I think I can. And so like, can I please keep trying until it's just right? Okay, this doesn't have to be perfect, but just in case. Okay, last one. Cone-shaped trigger zone for a cone-shaped cone. Okay, great. So cone-shaped trigger zone for a cone-shaped Connie. Now, we need that trigger zone, all these trigger zones to like do stuff. So I'm going to select each one so we can modify them all at the same time. And we're just gonna say if it detects a label. That's what I prefer. So I'm gonna have it look for friend, which we will have mean the player character, which in this case is Robot Connie. So we're gonna label Robot Connie as friend, and now you can see it's flashing green. So when these interact, a signal will go out. So let us see what else we can do here. So here's this. This is instructions. This is it started. And then this is controls. I'm going to make it green. I cannot tell you how badly I need this to be green. Okay. And then this is our emissions. So I'm going to bring in a signal. I'm going to make this green for the trigger zone. I'm just going to give this an icon too. And I'm going to make it a flag. I don't know. I like symbols. I'm sorry. And then I'm going to plug it into the output of the detected aspect of this tool. 27 minutes remain. Woo! Okay. It's cool because I'm like imagining the future right now. I would talk about it, but it's like I can't. Okay, I don't know how. My brain can't handle it, which is exciting. All right, great. So then this will send out a signal. What does that signal even do? I don't know. I don't exactly know, but I look forward to finding out. Okay, so the signal, excuse me, the signal will, well, it needs to destroy each Connie, so we actually still should focus on it because we want them to go away. All right, just do it. Just do it. I want to like add effects and stuff, but you can't. You just can't. So when that gets detected, Connie dies. Rest in pieces. I also realize I need to make sure emit with wires is on. Since we are connecting these trigger zones to something, the emitters might not be set up to emit that. All right, here we go. Emit with wires. Great. So it'll be sorry. Let's see if that works. So I'm going to play it. Here we are. We're in playtest, adjust, and repeat mode. Great. Look at that. Look at that. All right. I'm going to adjust this obnoxious title. Robot Connie must avenge the human Connie's mistakes. What? Does that make sense? Robot Connie must punish the human Connies. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. All right. So that'll just be it. I'm not proud of this at all, but you know what? It reveals a lot about me. I'm not gonna quite tell you what that is, but it does. Okay, It's not that hard to figure out, is it? Okay, so here we go. When we go over them, we delete them. This camera ain't working. We need to be able to see further than that. So I'm actually going to go on the grid since we are at the moment and possibly entirely going to be doing this on the default level. Let's have it at least look kind of centered. Okay, great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now they're not really going in very different places, which is too bad. And some of them are not emitting properly. Are they getting destroyed early? It's probably what's happening. Yeah, I think they're getting destroyed right away. Why did I not plug it in? That is correct. All right. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We'll worry about variation later. We just want the game to work, right? I don't need it to be perfect. And maybe in the future, I'll be able to anticipate these things more. Great. So we go around as Robot Connie, and we're collecting them. Excellent. We need a score. Let's go right in the score, baby. Let's go. We still don't even have this doing something, but we will. So let's get a microchip. I'm going to make it blue for the score gadget, light blue, as it were. Doop. We'll just, I guess, make it a note, like a list of scores. Okay. Now, this microchop is going to be for scores. Let's get scoreboard gadgets. Doopy-doo-dah. There's a gadget, there's a modifier. So the modifier is going to notice every time this goes off. All right, so it's going to power this on and add 1 to the score. And we're going to say Connie's vanquished, no punished. What? Because then it's like you didn't even like kill them. You're just like punishing them and then letting them go. So it's actually, it's like Pokemon, right? They just faint. They just faint. They just get punished. The Connies don't die. All right, so that should update that. We need to name this the same thing as that. And so I will. Connies punished. And let's see if that goes up. Oh, we have to actually do it. Punish. Boom. We got 1. No. So, let's see what I did wrong. Oh, it's that I didn't name them the same thing. All right, let's see if it works now. Reset it. We're going off the level. We just ride off the level. But you know what? For now, that has to be good enough. Okay, why is it not a score yet? Okay, we're going to need to go in test mode and see what's going wrong. So I am going to do so. We're in test mode. Let's reset it and move around. Things are falling. We collect. So it's not... Oh. So maybe sometimes... Oh, maybe one of them isn't hooked up. Maybe they're not hooked up. Because one of them is working. Oh, so 2 of them are hooked up. Gotcha. So let's hook up the rest of them. Whoopsie. Great. I love when bugs are that simple. Okay, so now we should be seeing this score go up every time we touch one of those Connies. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Good, good, good. 21 minutes remain. 21 minutes remain in the sudden dev 1 game in 1 hour challenge. Okay, so there they all are. We have camera. Connie's punished. Great. So now we're going to want to keep track of that score or let the player know how well they're doing. So let's get a tech displayer. I'm just going to grab this one since we're already using it. Actually, just kidding. We needed a number displayer. So I'm going to come and I'm going to get a number displayer. I'm going to hook this up to it so we can see what it sees. I'm going to put the score up here. All right. And yeah, we don't need decimals. I want it to be able to get as big as I want, so that way, if people get a bunch, that's wonderful. We gotta get off the grid, no problem. Excellent. Let's make this bigger. I gotta just like change a thing. Just let me at least change a little, okay? Just let me change a little. Okay, and we'll make it robot gray, which is hard to read, so you probably shouldn't. Okay, great. So now when we play it, we should see that number go up. Very simple. Let's change this one to be, this is all you need for the instructions, right? Technically, you can just look at this and you'll be like, oh, I guess I need to punish the Connies. Why do I forget the ED? Connies punished. So then we'll bring that over top of these. Oh, it's locked in a way. I will get freedom, move it over here. I'm gonna give myself some freedom for this one too, and just move it right underneath. Connie's punished. I do feel like this needs to be a little more visible. What? All right. And then, yeah. I'm going to make sure this one is on top so it doesn't, so it's going to have a higher sort order so that way they don't replace each other. Connie's punished. Great. So we have the score, we have a character, we have a task, and now we need to make it mean something. So we do have difficulties prepared, but what if we just plan for us to not have enough time to do that? So let's just have the win condition. What's the win condition? Well, this kind of seems like a countdown game to me, right? I mean, that makes sense. So let's have it be what? Rounds are 20 seconds. Okay, so that's a round. And when the, how will we, well, you can have it be multiple things. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. We'll do that. So we'll have the initializing signal we set up go into here to trigger the timer. Come on. And then that will start the clock. Now we're going to want to display that as well. So I am going to borrow the Connie's punished message. And let's move this over here. Connie's punished. Connie's punished. We want to say, oh, this is, sorry. We needed a number displayer, not the text displayer. Okay. And then we're going to output the, not the current time, because we want it to be counting down. So I guess we'll do it like that. So then we're going to take current time. We're going to put it in this output. And then I'm going to move it somewhere. Let's give it a better appearance. All right, so apparently this is a speedrunners game. And well, let's I don't know, just like put it somewhere, like just, I don't know, like somewhere, like maybe right there, I don't know. All right, so wait, let me just make this. I know, but like, who is it that I'm talking to when I say what? Like, it's like this aspect of myself that only manifests when I'm doing sudden death. Okay, great, awesome. So when this ends, we want to be not controlling the character anymore, that's for sure. We actually want to reset the character's position, right? So let's get a tag, zoop, 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 blop. All right, it's actually a slightly different starting position. That's gonna have to be okay. So we're gonna call it start pause. Okay, and then I'm gonna need a teleportation situation. So let's do that. I'm kind of finding myself throwing organization to the wind. 15 minutes! 15 minutes remain. Dang. Okay. All right. I don't know. 15 feels real. 15 is when it feels real. So we're going to want that to actually teleport the character there. You can see it does go there, albeit a little awkwardly. Let's improve that. Okay, right. And so since we need it to be movable. Does it still work if I make it movable? Like, does that break it? Oh, it doesn't even. It's like, no. Okay. So we just have to make sure we get it right on there. That's fine. Because the problem is it's going to restart it at that spot, which means you won't be level if it's not level. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. So that's what'll happen. We'll have the teleporter go off. I'm not gonna do an output node. I did one. Current time. So when this ends, and this doesn't. This just like is empty at the end. Oh, but it'll output this. So let's have that power on the teleporter. Okay. And when it ends, we also want to not be controlling the character anymore. I mean, actually, that will already happen, because if it's teleporting, it can't move. 2 birds, 1 stone. Yo, that's awesome. Wow. Well, excellent. I am surprised that worked that way. Okay, I'm just bothered that it may not be right on the ground. Okay, great. So then we need to make it feel different. We need this experience to feel different. So I'm gonna put up a wiper, or like a big title card thing, which one? This one. So that will also happen at this time. And I want it to be, yeah, I guess a color. Wibble? Yeah, Wibble, I guess. Let's make it Connie orange, but darker, because, ouch, that's too bright. We are dark motor type people. Oh gosh, there's a lot of time on colors. Okay, so that will bring that up, and let's let that happen. And then we'll want a message, right? So let's get a message, an instruction, and it will be keep punishing. All right, great. So it's like, you're not doing it again, you're still doing it. I kind of like that. Great, so we'll do that. We need to make sure that it's above. We need to not gate, so we can turn off. Oh, okay. So we can turn off, let's see, the control. Well, not the controls, but definitely not the controls. The score? No, but we don't want to turn off the scoreboard. So let's this is tough. Okay, all right, let's do a keyframe. I'm gonna move. Let's get on the grid. Let's get on the grid. I'm gonna go to the default position, and I'm gonna center this, and let's do the same with this. Centered. Oh, let me get on the default position. Zoop. All right, great. And then our new one, keep punishing, will come on as well. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes remain. Oh man, keep punishing. Great. So, okay, we need a button. Let's say that is X. Okay. And then this one is going to be circle. This will be punish later. Stress indeed. Punish later. Okay. I don't know why I take so much joy in this. This is problematic. I mean, it's not. All right, so let's put this over here. I don't know. Circle. We're just gonna type in an O. Very good. Oh, we renamed them both. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, so this is, oh, man. Stop punishing? Is that what we said? Oh, man, I already forgot what it said. Oh, no. Keep punishing. Keep punishing. My brain, it's got some of its fibers left. Okay, keep punishing. Oh, and it says circle. X. Cool. Awesome. So, now we need to get the controller sensor involved. So let me get a state machine, a selector. Boom, boom. I am going to say that if you press X at this particular time, you will activate this B signal. Oh, come on. I'm not mad. And then we'll say if you press circle, it will go to C. All right. I am going to have a constantly looping timer send us back to A, because that's the best I can do right now. Whoop. Okay, so then we'll have this only come, oh, it doesn't need, okay, we didn't do that. So we'll say that when we're at that menu, which we only want to be there at a certain time, when we're at that menu, and you press X, this comes on. And by that coming on, you just reset this. I don't know how that's going to work, but it might. I think it should work. We might have to do on the scoreboard. Let me see. 8 minutes remain. Post score. Right, so we have to tell it to post the score. Here's that. And then I assume it'll reset it. So here, B. B, post score. Okay. So then it'll post a score and we'll restart. Now, if you press circle, we still want it to post the score, so we'll plug that in there as well. But instead, we want a door to be activated, thus taking us out of the level per our request. Okay, great. Cool. We do want it to immediately work. I think that will be fine. Exit. Okay, great. And then, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's enough, right? Like, unless it doesn't work. So let's try it. Boom, 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 boom. We're all crooked a little bit. That's okay. We're collecting Connies that deserve to be. Am I messed up? Maybe it should be Connie's found. I don't know. I just feel a little. No, it's okay. Stick with the concept. Hey, okay. So cool, 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 cool. Let's try keep punishing. Nothing. Okay. Let's find out why, please. The controller sensor got turned off because we told it to be, but I want to untell it to be. Yeah. Oh, what we did want is to turn on that keyframe that was gonna make those things go in a different position. Let's do that. So this is in the way a little bit. That's okay. Oh, the time. Yeah, let's get rid of the time. I want to use that not gate, I guess, for the time. So that way it isn't showing anymore. Okay, great. We got 5 minutes, 6 minutes. 6 minutes remain. 6 minutes. Okay, so let's see if that is better. Let's restart it. Why isn't the timer going? I don't know. What? Okay, so that, oh, we moved this. That's something. And then this just stopped moving. Oh, it's just, oh, we deleted it. Oh my gosh. All right, plug this into there. Let's start it up. There we go. All right, we got a timer. We got a count. 5 minutes exactly are remaining. Doop, doop, boop, 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 boop. 5, 6, 7. Oh my God. 8, 9. I probably should have made the time shorter. That's okay. All right. Keep punishing. Nice. Okay, so the score is still there. That's actually fine because you're continuing. That's the point. Okay, good. So that's great. Now, if I press circle, it opens the door. So we need to make sure that that can't be done. So I'm going to have the selector be off most of the time. So we'll say that when this timer is finished, that's when this can even be interacted with. So now I can press circle and X, nothing happens. I am going to save it as a scene, 4 minutes, and it is a game. This is Sentient Connie, all right? Sentient Connie. Cone Catcher, I love it. Sentient Cone Catcher. Beautiful, beautiful. That was courtesy of Shreppy Broepke. Why does the YouTube chat do that? Okay. Sentient cone catcher. Okay. Excellent. I probably should. I feel like that won't be okay with Char. We'll see. All right, let's get out of here. Yes, save it online. Let's do it public. I'm going to make it public, listed. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I want to feel that pressure when I'm working that, oh God, I'm going to make this public. Let's do a new dream. I am going to add our scene and yeah, let's get a exit, please. Thank you. And that's it. That should be enough. So let's save it. And we're going to call it Sentient Cone Catcher. I don't know. All right, so great, save. Let's save it online, listed. And 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Okay, add category, game. No. I can't do that right now. I'm sorry, I can't do that right now. All right, so let's test it out. It's playable. We got a scene. Let's see if it works. We still have the imp there. Blush. Collect all of this. We have 2 minutes exactly at the right now. We had 2 minutes 30 seconds before. I wasn't lying. Okay, 3 seconds. 2, 1. All right, great. So let's punish later, and there we go. Excellent. So that works, and then I just want to change one thing. So let's see. Let me get global settings in here. Oh my God, global settings right here. And let's turn off the imp, and now that won't be there, and we'll feel less embarrassed. I will say that the starting position for this thing is terrible. I don't know what happened. It's not great. I feel like pyramids are just like problematic in dreams. Okay, 1 minute left. Exactly 1 minute remains. Dude, I'm sitting pretty because I finished it. I actually am done. I mean, I had bigger ambitions, but I wanted to do the difficulty changing. But I mean, this works. All right, then we're going to update the dream as well, like so. Get the scene in there. If you're someone who wants to learn dreams, I apologize for not explaining more along the way, but I'm sure I will do that right now. Okay, this never ceases to be impressive. 1 hour is a crazy achievement. I think so too. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your devices down. All right. Yo, that went well. Oh my gosh. I feel so good about that. Holy moly. Let me add this to the collection. Dev Sheer Diaries, Hyper Game Dev, Sudden Dev, Episode 2, Game in 1 hour. Alright, so this is Leisurely's. I think that we might get one from Gecko, so I will wait to add the name just to be sure.